This is why support in Marvel Rivals is the most important role. Now for some people, they might say, well, that's kind of just obvious. In any game that you play, support is just the most important role, which obviously I will agree. Some people might argue like, oh, I think tanks are the most important role because they take damage and they make space for the team, which is, it can be valid. Maybe some people also say, well, the damages are the most important because without any good damages, nothing dies, which also makes sense. But in my opinion, the reason why I said support is more important than those roles is because without a support, it is way harder to win games. Let's be honest, we won games before without any tanks. We also won games before without any DPS. But without support, it is 10 times harder to win that game. There's a reason why a lot of people are complaining about supports in this game because of how broken they are. Their abilities are absolutely insane. They can counter so many things. Don't even get me started with their ultimates. Their ultimates are just way too strong. I would definitely say though, out of all the games that I've played, and mind you, I've played a lot. I've played Overwatch, I've played Paladins, and out of all of those like hero shooter based games that I've played, I feel like Marvel Rivals supports are like the most broken ones out of all the games. And I just want to clarify that this is not me complaining about supports. I'm just basically saying supports are really strong and they're really good, hence why the title is about why supports are important. So don't go in my comments telling me it's just a skill issue, supports are not broken, blah blah blah. I really do not care. I'm just saying what most people say. I'm basically just your news reporter telling you guys what's happening. So yeah. I also just love the way the supports in this game are like so unique. Like each support in this game have like their own ways of like how to counter things. Oh, if there's a Wolverine trying to kidnap, you can go Invisible Woman and try to avoid it. Oh, maybe if you have a dive hero in your team, maybe you have a Black Panther or a Spider-Man, maybe Luna Snow is good for you because you can give them like the little snowflake and you can still heal them even though they're far away. Maybe your entire team is always grouping up. Well, you have Adam Warlock. Adam Warlock excels if your team is like always grouping up. Like there's so many diversity in this game, and that's why I love the supports in this game, and that's why they're also just so important. There's a reason why support is always the one targeted first. You always hear from your teammates, kill the supports, because let's be honest, if you do not kill the supports, nobody will die, especially if that support is really good. Especially if those two supports are very coordinated with their abilities and ultimates, then it is just way harder to kill anyone. This is why as soon as you kill the supports, everything just crumbles. Like everything is just like way easier to kill. Their team is like all over the place because oh my god, I need healing. The only downside of being a support is the fact that everyone is blaming you. This is the only downside. Because your role is so important, if you mess up or anything like that, they will just blame you for it. Oh, you don't use your ultimate properly. Oh, why don't you focus on healing me? So that's the problem with supports. It's the most important role and it's the best role in this game. That's the pro, but the con is that your team will just always blame you. Even though it's not even your fault, by the way. They will just blame you anyway. But when you do pop off, everyone is just gonna appreciate you. Like, oh my god, the supports are goated. So this role is a very double-edged. It's either like really good or it can be really bad. And this is why I think supports are more important in this game, is because there's no overtime healing. For those people who do not know, in other games that you play, for example Overwatch, if you don't take damage for a certain amount of time, you will heal overtime. In this game, there's no healing overtime. You either get healed by your supports or you get a med pack. And I'm not sure if you guys know this, but you can also get some healing from the payload. Those are the only ways to get healed in this game. This is why supports are just way more important, because there's no overtime healing. There's also a reason why triple support is like the most annoying comp out there, because no one is just dying. As soon as you see a triple support in the other side, you know it's about to be a hard time to deal with them. The developers literally came out and said this comp is just really broken and we have to nerf it. And I feel like in this game, if you don't counter the supports, it's game over. It's so hard to deal with them. This is why in tank role, Magneto is one of the most contested character, because it can counter supports. You can counter Cloak and Dagger, Invisible Woman, even Luna Snow. You can counter a lot of them. And same thing with DPS. If you have like Punisher or Iron Man, this is why these characters are so contested these days. And of course, let's not forget about the fact that support abilities and ultimates are just so good. they're just so important. Let's talk about all the support abilities really quick, shall we? Well, at least the important ones. Adam Warlock, Soulbound. What the hell do you do? What the hell do you do? It's gonna be so hard to kill anyone as soon as Adam Warlock uses his ability. And not only that, his healing is a burst healing that heals quite a lot. Cloak and Dagger. She has the little bubble, and mind you, you can survive quite a lot as long as you're inside this bubble. Invisible Woman. You have the little shield that you can protect your allies. You can also push people away from your teammates so they don't die. Jeff has this little bubble, which I would definitely say this is the weakest one out of all the supports. It's alright, you know, it could be better, but it's alright. Loki's Lamp. Like this ability is stupid, by the way, because you can counter Scarlet Witch, you can counter Star-Lord, you can counter Namors, like you can counter so many just with this one ability. Luna Snow has a stun, and she has this clap ability where it heals so much as well. Mantis can give you damage boost and can sleep enemies. Rocket. Now Rocket doesn't have a lot of these abilities similar to these other ones, but he can res you. When you die, he can res you. And Ultron just gives you a drone and gives you shield all the time, and it heals you over time. Like all of these abilities are just so strong. You just cannot die. Well, you can, but it's gonna be really hard to kill anyone with it. We didn't even talk about their ultimates, by the way. Adam Warlock can res the entire team. Cloak and Dagger. I mean, you just don't die for a few seconds unless you have like a Magneto that can counter you or like an Iron Man. It is still really strong, especially if you're trying to capture a point. Invisible Woman, same thing. You just do not die, and mind you, they cannot see you inside. And as soon as they go inside, they're really slow. Jeff's ult. I mean, Jeff's ult is probably, for me, the worst support ultimate out there, but you can still kind of make it work. Loki. I mean, Loki has the best ultimate in the game because he can just copy anything. Luna Snow has I'm pretty sure a 12-second ultimate. You do not die. She can also damage boost. And Mantis, I mean, healing over time, and it gives you bonus health. Raccoon is just giving you damage boost and also healing over time, and Ultron, it heals you quite a lot, although it's not as long as the other support ultimates out there. So what did we learn? We learned that support ultimates are just the best ultimates in the game. Support ultimates are definitely a lot better than tank ults or DPS ults. Support ultimates are just way more needed most of the time, and they're definitely the best ultimates in the game. I also forgot to mention that supports are not really getting mega nerfed most of the time. I mean, this is literally the latest changes for season 3. This is all they get. There's characters out there where they're like extremely strong, they nerf them, and then suddenly they're like dog shit. And with supports, mind you, I've been playing this game since season 0. They nerf supports, but not really to the point where they're unplayable most of the time. If you really think about it, most supports are playable. Anyways, what do you guys think? Do you guys agree with me or not? Do you guys think support is also the most important role? Do they need nerfs or anything like that? Comment down below. And let me know if I missed anything in this video. So that's it for today, guys. If you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. See you, everybody.